Hello again, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Russellville Sports Network's broadcast of Atkins Red Devil and Lady Red Devil basketball right here on the Russellville Sports Network. Tonight's game is being brought to you by Tyson Foods, as well as by Razor Polish, by Heirloom Legal Services, by Farm Credit of Western Arkansas, by Rose Drug of Russellville, by Arvest Bank, and by Union Grove Free Will Baptist Church. Now let's send it out to the floor for all of tonight's action.
All right, Red Devil fans, welcome here in Atkins as we are ready for conference action between the Atkins Red Devils and the Jessieville Lions. I am Shane Martin, the man that calls all your Red Devil action, and I have a new broadcast partner tonight. It's going to be setting in for T, and I'm happy to have him along, and everybody knows him here in Atkins, and that's head football coach Matt Porter. Coach, I appreciate you joining me tonight.
Oh, thank you very much. I know I got some big shoes to fill with to take over the Atkins legend Terrence Bobo tonight, but I'll try to do my best.
Well, it's you know, you just got to add you got to throw the comedic jabs out there every once in a while, and I mean, it'll be like T still here.
Absolutely. I wish I'd have watched a little bit more Sports Center this morning to have a few more things to throw in there.
All right, Red Devils are coming in. Our first contest tonight will be a senior girls contest, and the Lady Red Devils coming in off a huge road win in Perryville Tuesday night as they defeated the Lady Mustangs 57-54. We saw Abby Grace Cunningham dominate the inside with 19 points, 8 boards, and 4 assists. And then we saw junior Corey Keister hit 3 3-pointers, ended up with 13 points. And then you can't say enough, she does not play like a ninth grader, but ninth grader Katie Keister, coach, 6 out of 7 in the final 2 minutes of the game on the free throw line.
Oh, she was big time clutch the other night. Just you got to have that person and it's great to have a point guard you can get the ball to that's going to handle the ball, and they're going to foul her, and she can go to the line and make 6 out of 7.
And there's something, Coach, there's something about her. She wants it. She wants to go to the line. I mean, she wants that ball in that final 2 minutes.
Yes, and I think she's growing in that role. She's becoming even though she's a ninth grader, she doesn't play like a ninth grader, and she's starting to feel that role that give me the ball, I'll take over things.
Jessieville comes in, and they are a tough opponent as they have played us tough the last 2 years here against the Red Devils while they've been in this conference. So we're expecting a tough one tonight. And we're going to take a break, and we'll be back to get this thing underway. You're watching Red Devil basketball on the Russellville Sports Network.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
Farm Credit supports rural communities and agriculture with reliable, consistent credit and financial services in good times and bad. We provide loans to farmers and ranchers, farmer-owned cooperatives, rural homebuyers, agribusinesses, and rural infrastructure providers. As cooperatives, we're locally owned and governed. We help agricultural producers feed the world. For America's farmers, Farm Credit, supporting rural communities and agriculture. Learn more today.
Your family is your most prized possession. You want to take care of them. You want to give them the very best. And when it comes to choosing a pharmacy, you'll want someone who knows your name and understands both you and your way of life. At Rose Drug, they will take care of your family just like you were their own. They'll be someone that you can trust with the ones that you love the most. That's Rose Drug in Russellville. Call 968-1323 today.
Number 13, Annabelle Robertson. Now the starting lineups for your Atkins Lady Red Devils. Ninth grader, number 5, Katie Keister. Junior, number 10, Josie Taylor. Junior, number 23, Corey Keister. Junior, number 14, Jordan Crawford. And sophomore, number 35, Abby Grace Cunningham. We'd also like to honor tonight's ball girl is Carson Southern. She is the captain for the Lady Red Devils. She's the daughter of Cameron and Brooke Southern. Carson was chosen based on her leadership to others and her attitude towards school. Her Red Devil pride. She is a 7th grade student at Atkins Elementary. All right, Red Devil fans, we are back here and we're ready to go, Coach. Are you ready?
Oh, I'm ready. I'm excited. Looks like we're going to have some tall girls to contend with tonight.
Yes.
Jessieville looks very, very big in size out there.
You know, last time I saw Abby Grace was the shortest one was at Ozark last week.
Oh, absolutely.
All right, the tip's controlled by the Lions, and that will be Harley Bassett at the point with it. Lady Red Devils open up in a 2-3 zone. And here's a steal by Josie Taylor. Taylor will bring it down, try to go coast to coast, and layup is no good. Abby Grace fights for the rebound, goes off of her.
We got to take advantage of those kinds of opportunities right there.
You just can't go coast to coast, and got to have something.
Right. And don't want to miss opportunities against a good basketball team.
So here we go, Jessieville, second possession, and this is Bassett bringing across the timeline, and it is over to the wing to Robertson. Inside now, that's Jones with it. Back to Robertson, three-pointer, no good. Rebounded, Abby Grace fought for it, but Corey Keister comes away with it. She gets it off to her sister, Katie. Katie will come across the timeline. Katie directing traffic, gets it to Taylor down on the block. Now here's Corey with the three-pointer from the wing, in and out, no good. Rebounded by Castleberry.
Got a very good look there, though. I like to see that. It was a good look, just missed.
Bassett with it. Now gets it off to Robertson. Now in the corner now to Castleberry. Castleberry tries to get it inside now to Jones. Bank shot. No, that is Precop. Bank shot is good.
They really got a high post, low post there. They're going to work that, it seems like, against our zone tonight.
Keister kicks it off. Taylor, three-pointer from the wing, and Cunningham gets the errant shot and sticks it back up and in, and we'll have a chance for the old-fashioned three-point play.
Right there in the right spot, just on that weak side, perfect position. Went up strong. Now let's see us finish off the old-fashioned three-pointer.
Cunningham's free throw is no good. Rebounded by Castleberry. We are tied at 2 here. Bassett with it, gets it off to Robertson. Robertson back over to Bassett. Red Devils are staying in the zone. Now kicks it off to the wing. That was Castleberry with it, over to Bassett. Now they get it inside Robertson. Shot blocked, and they're going to call a jump ball right there. And it will go to the Lady Red Devils.
Great job by Abby Grace right there. Stayed vertical, kept her hands straight up. Girl shot it right into her hands for the jump ball.
And Coach, that's what they want to teach the big person is don't come down, just keep straight up.
Absolutely.
Taylor has it now on the corner. Up top, Jordan Crawford over to Corey Keister. Now in the corner to Katie. Katie's trying to look, gets it inside to Abby Grace, and there's a foul right there as Reagan Jones went over Abby Grace's back.
It's very evident they're going to try to double Abby Grace in the post, which should leave some open shots on the backside soft spot tonight.
Olivia White comes in now for Jones has come out. As Jones, that was Jones' second foul. And there's an errant pass by the Lady Red Devils, and it will go over to the lines.
Well, we've taken care of getting one of the tall girls
right
for Jessieville in foul trouble already.
Here's Bassett with it at the top. Kicks it over to Robertson. Now Castleberry back to Bassett. Inside, and here's the set shot, and we're going to have 3 seconds in the lane.
Oh, wow. I thought we were going to get the foul called on Katie there with the reach in. We'll take it right there. That's one of those calls you don't see that often anymore.
Kicked in the corner now. Josie Taylor up to Corey. Jordan Crawford has it at the top. Corey down to Taylor. Taylor drives in the lane, running jumper, but she's going to draw the foul.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. Abby Grace is on that other block right there. They're doubling to her, and they're going to give that backside soft spot up a lot.
So that foul is going to be on Castleberry, her first. And Josie Taylor will be at the line for her Heirloom Legal Service free throws, and she hits the first one. And she'll have one more, and she hits them both.
Perfect. No rim whatsoever. Both shots. Very nice looking.
So we're at 4-2 now. Red Devils lead by 2. Robertson with it over to Castleberry. She's going to try a deep three. Goes off. And Corey Keister run down the rebound in the corner, gets it to Cunningham, and off to Katie, and we're off and running. Katie's always got that head up, and she's looking, gets it to Taylor. Taylor, three-pointer from the corner, no good. Rebounded by Robertson. Robertson off and running, and errant pass right there. She tried to hit Precop, and they're going to say it was tipped by Lady Red Devil, and I didn't see it.
I think it may have been tipped by Katie. Katie did a great job getting back on defense to try to stop the momentum they had going right there on that 2-on-1.
So it'll be an inbounds underneath for the Lions. They kick it up top, and here's a deep three from the wing, no good by Castleberry, and we're going to have a foul, and that is going to be on Olivia White. It'll be her first, and it's going to be the team's fourth.
Good job by Josie blocking out right there.
Here's Katie, penetrates to the free throw line. Down to Taylor on the baseline, kicks it out to Jordan. Jordan up top. Abby Grace, free throw line, jump shot, no good. Taylor's fighting for the rebound. Keister's fighting for it, and Corey saves it. No, they got her on the line, but it was a great effort by Corey Keister.
Great hustle, great hustle.
4-2 still here. Lady Red Devils lead. Both teams struggling a little bit offensively to getting their shots to fall.
We've got this zone extended out, and that's why they're having to take so many deep three-point shots right now.
Here's another deep three. Boy, that was deep, and that's an air ball right there, and Corey Keister's going to run it down for the Lady Red Devils. Castleberry didn't draw any iron on that one. Katie Keister looking, and she's going to pull up at the top. Three, no good. Cunningham on the board. She missed her first attempt, and now they're going to call jump ball. And the coach, that's one of those easy stick backs you can't afford to lose.
Absolutely. Just easy. A lot of contact there, though, but Abby Grace has got to be, used to taking that contact down in there, too.
Here is Robertson with it, and they kick it over to Castleberry. Over to Bassett. They kick it inside to Robertson. Katie is all. And now Jessieville wants a timeout as they didn't like what they saw, so they're going to take a 30-second timeout. With that, we'll take a quick break here. You're watching Red Devil basketball on the Russellville Sports Network. Red Devil fans back here at Atkins. 4-2 Lady Red Devils, and the Lions will inbounds, and it is stolen underneath the goal by Cunningham for the Lady Red Devils, and Cunningham's going to show that she can bring him down the floor and gets it off to Katie. Katie, she finds her sister Corey on the baseline. Shot is no good. Cunningham with the stick back, no good. And they're still fighting for it. Red Devils come away with it. Katie down to Josie on the block. Back to Cunningham. Cunningham at the free throw line. Off to Jordan Crawford. Corey Keister now. Back up top to Katie. Katie's going to reset it. Over to Jordan Crawford. She's got the three from the top. It is no good. And it's rebounded by Castleberry. Castleberry off and running. Lady Red Devils struggling from the outside right now.
Getting a lot of great looks, Shane.
Right.
We got to knock something down.
Robertson off to Castleberry. Now they get it inside. Corey Keister, they're going to call Corey for the foul right there. I thought she had a good defensive effort there, but she got her hand inside.
She was in the right position, just used her hands just a little too much right there.
So that'll be her first and the team's first. 2:29 left here in the first, and it's 4-2 Lady Red Devils. Libby May has now checked in for the Lady Red Devils. Wow, and they run the little sneak around, get a shot underneath the goal, and I think Libby's going to get called for the foul.
Yes, it's Libby. It's ran a little America's play down there, screen the screener, and then a back pivot and a wide open look at a layup, and
So the first free throw.
I guess it was a pretty good foul right there, considering it was a wide open layup that she missed, and now has missed the first free throw as well.
That's Olivia White at the line for the Lions. Her second free throw is good. She cuts the lead, the deficit now for the Lions to 1, 4-3. Both teams struggling from the outside, looking for that first outside shot to try to open up. Here's Katie, gets it inside to Cunningham, kicks it in the corner to Libby May, over to Jordan Crawford, back to Cunningham. Katie now to Corey, her sister, from the wing, shot no good, rebounded by Jordan Crawford on the backside. Back up top to Katie. Katie will reset the offense. Kicks it in the corner to May. Back to Crawford. Crawford's got the three. It's good. Farm credit three-point basket there by Jordan Crawford. Makes this thing 7-3.
Another just wide open. We're getting wide open looks because of so much pressure on Abby Grace on the inside.
Right. Here is Castleberry with it, and there's a steal by Katie, and Louie May helped her come up with it, but Katie got her hands in there, and now here she comes down the floor, kicks it in the corner to her sister Corey. Corey, baseline jumper, no good. Rebounded by May. Kicks it back up top to Keister. Keister, three-pointer at the top.
Yeah.
In and out.
Wow.
No good, but her sister Corey with the board. And we'll reset this. So the Lady Red Devils doing a great job hitting offensive boards. May has it now. Off to Katie. Katie at the top looking. Kicks it over to her sister Corey in the corner. Back up top to Jordan Crawford.
Abby Grace has somebody in front of her and behind her at all times right now.
Oh, baseline jumper rebounded by Cunningham, and the stick back is good. Abby Grace rebounded Corey's miss and makes it 9-3.
That's where Abby's getting a lot of her looks right now is on that offensive rebounds, because they're sure not letting her get in the flow of the offense right now.
So we have a foul on Jordan Crawford. It's going to be her first, team's third for the Lady Red Devils. And here's the inbounds by the Lions, and they get it up top to Castleberry. Castleberry looking, Red Devils staying in that 2-3 zone. Trying to force in. They get it inside, though, the Lions do, and that is Prekop with it. Her shot was no good. Libby May's battling with her. Goes out of bounds. It'll stay with the Lions.
Great job by Libby May right there. She stayed straight up. I mean, she realized that they had position, but she stayed straight up and didn't give up that foul.
Here's Katie. She is just all over Castleberry. Castleberry fires a three. No good. Rebounded by Jordan Crawford. And we're down to 20 seconds left here. Lady Red Devils should be playing for the final shot.
That freshman out there, point guard, held up one finger. She knew she was holding for one shot before you even said it,
Yeah,
Shane.
I know it. Here's Corey off to Jordan. We're down to, lazy pass, and it is stolen by Prekop. Layup is no good, and her follow-up is no good. Lady Red Devils draw a break there, but that's going to bring it in to the first quarter. And our score, Lady Red Devils 9. Lady Lions from Jessieville 3. You're watching Red Devil basketball on the Russellville Sports Network.
Family is your most prized possession. You want to take care of them. You want to give them the very best. And when it comes to choosing a pharmacy, you'll want someone who knows your name and understands both you and your way of life. At Rose Drug, they will take care of your family just like you were their own. They'll be someone that you can trust with the ones that you love the most. That's Rose Drug in Russellville. Call 968-1323 today. There comes a time in all of our lives when we need the help of legal services. Well, let Leah Jacobs at Heirloom Legal at 425 North Church Street in Atkins be your go-to when you are needing assistance. If you're needing a will or a trust, maybe you're helping an elder parent with Medicaid issues, or planning on opening a brand new business, maybe you have another legal need. Jacobs can help you plan your next step. That's Heirloom Legal, helping families build and protect their legacy through estate, elder, and business planning. Call 501-819-2553, and walk-ins are welcome.
All right, Red Devil fans, back here at Atkins as we get ready to start second quarter play of the Senior Girls Contest. It is the Atkins Lady Red Devils 9, Jessieville Lady Lions 3, and it will be Red Devils ball to start the second quarter. Keister comes across the timeline at the point, kicks it over to Josie, inside to Abby Grace, in the corner to Corey, and they jumped that pass, but Taylor was able to come away with it, and now Corey has it, will reset it.
Got to be a little bit more careful with some of our passes right
That's
now.
right. And here's a three-pointer by Josie, no good. Rebounded by Corey Keister. Katie, she's going to get called for the hesitation dribble there.
Yeah, I think she got it stuck in between. Am I going to shoot this or am I going to do something?
She's so unselfish with it that she don't want to pull the trigger because she thinks somebody's open.
Right. She's definitely your sign of a great point guard.
All right, Castleberry has it now on the wing. Red Devils staying in that zone. And now they get it inside to Prekop. Prekop, good defense by Abby Grace, and it goes out of bounds.
Oh, wow.
Oh, no. We saw the reaction of Abby Grace that she's like, wow, they called that? Wow. So here's a quick inbounds, and, Coach, that looked like good defense, straight up, hands up.
Well, the problem is they've gotten us twice on
They
that.
called that one on Libby. They got that one on Libby.
You know, they've run that same inbounds play just on opposite blocks.
Right.
And they've gotten us both times and gotten a foul called on us both times. Both of them on Libby on the exact same play.
So Precop's first free throw is no good. She has struggled here at the line, missing her first 4. She's 0 for 4. So Lady Red Devils catching a break right now. Need to hit some shots. Katie off to Josie. Josie Taylor on the wing. Back over to Katie. Boy, they are ready to jump those wing passes.
Well, they're extending out. They're a little bit over around Katie now. And
Josie Taylor's three-pointer no good. Abby Grace gets the offensive board, goes up, draws the foul. Abby Grace doing the work underneath and will draw the personal foul.
another offensive rebound by Abby Grace. Like I said, that's where she's getting a lot of her work done right now is on those boards.
And, Coach, that'll be Castleberry's second one for the Lions. And Abby Grace hits her first of her Heirloom Legal Service free throws. And that'll make it 10-3 right now. And now Castleberry's going to take a seat. And Annabelle Robertson's coming back in. So, Coach, we've got the height advantage back towards our side now.
Yes, which I imagine they're going to keep extending a little bit more pressure every time we try to reverse their zone when we're trying to throw it to Katie.
Right.
We need to be aware of that.
So the second free throw was good by Cunningham, makes it 11-3. Now here is Bassett with it. Kicks it over, and it's stolen as Corey deflected it, and Katie comes away with it. Katie, head on a swivel, looking, gets it down to her sister Corey, to Abby Grace. First shot, no good. Second shot, no good, but draws the foul.
I think she was fouled 3 times just there on that one play, and we only got one whistle. I don't say much about that, but there was sure a whole lot of contact on that first attempt right there.
So that personal foul is going.
Number 25. Shane.
We don't have a 25 on their roster. We do too. Kaylee Crawford. So that will be, and the Heirloom Legal free throws there by Abby Grace. She hit her first one, missed her second one. And it's going to stay with the Red Devils. It was tipped out of bounds on that miss. So Katie will inbounds underneath the goal. Lobs it in, free throw line to Cunningham. Cunningham drives all the way. Shot good, count it. As Cunningham powered up between 2 lines right there.
She is playing very tough tonight. Just every shot she's taking is literally inside the block.
And her Heirloom Legal free throw serves. I got tongue twisted on that one. I got it. It's good. So it is 15-3. Coach, she did a great job down there at Perryville Tuesday night. She just dominated. She was triple teamed most of the night down there.
Well, I imagine she's going to see that all year long. There's just a lot of pressure, and people are not going to want them to beat her from the block.
Well, here's almost a turnover, and now I believe they're going to get Libby for that foul right there as Precop come away with the loose ball and went up for the shot. And no, they're going to call that one on Abby Grace. Abby Grace Cunningham will have her first foul.
I thought it was Libby as well, Shane, which would have been number 3 on Libby if it was.
So Josie Jordan Crawford checks back in now. And Precop is still struggling at the line for the Lions, and she is 0 for 6 now.
She's left a lot of points out there.
There it is, the high-low as Corey gets it down on the block to Abby Grace. An easy layup makes it 17-3, and Jessieville is going to take a timeout. And I believe they called the 30 there. And we will take a break. 17-3, Lady Red Devils. You're watching Red Devil basketball on the Russellville Sports Network.
Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
All right, Red Devil fans, back here at Atkins, 5:53 left in the first half. It is Lady Red Devils 17, Jessieville Lady Lions 3, as now the Lady Red Devils going to change up the pace here and put a little pressure on full court.
I like it. We've held them to 3 points in a little over a quarter, and now we're even going to pressure them a little more.
They get it out on the block, Reagan Jones, and she does a little step-through move on Cunningham and makes the bucket, makes it 17-5. Katie tried to get quickly down the floor, but it was stolen by Stultz for the Lions, and here comes Bassett with it. Bassett down the lane, runner no good, but will draw the foul. And that one's going to be on Abby Grace. That's going to be her second.
I'd like to see her be a little smarter there. The girl's out of control, and Abby Grace bailed her out there a little bit trying to block a shot instead of just staying straight up and down. Of course, their free throws woes continue.
Wow. Second free throw. They finally hit one. Bassett did after like 8 misses.
Well, I gave them the ESPN jinx and let them make one finally.
17-6. Here's Corey Keister on the baseline with it back to Crawford. Katie has a wide open three at the top, in and out, no good. And Cunningham said, that's mine, and I'll stick it back up and in.
I can't say enough. I'm very impressed about her on the offensive boards tonight. I kind of wish we were keeping up with how many stickbacks she has for her.
Well,
points.
it's been her quarter. This is all her this quarter, 19-6.
Got to make sure she doesn't pick up a third foul anywhere.
Here's Reagan Jones with it. Jones looks like she's going to have it stolen by Katie Keister. Katie looking down the floor, and here's the pass to Cunningham. Cunningham spin move, and they're going to get her with the travel right there.
Good-looking move.
It was.
Good-looking move.
So turnover goes over to Jessieville. Red Devils lead 19-6. Here's Jones. Jones loses it, but it goes right to a lady line, and her layup is good. That's Prekop with the bucket. As Jones just lost it and had no idea where it went, but Prekop picked it up, stuck it in. Here's Corey Keister on the baseline up top to Katie. Now down to Josie Taylor. Layup good. Nice ball movement by the Lady Red Devils.
Very good. Got it to the high post to Abby Grace. She immediately looked low and found Josie. That's how you beat a zone right there. You don't hold on to the ball very long.
Here is Robertson with it. Kicks it up top now to Stultz. Stultz back to Robertson. And now here's Bassett with it. Bassett back to Robertson. Kicks it inside Jones. Jones, and her bounce pass goes away. As she tried to hit Stultz on the wing. And now Liz Cosby will be checking in. Stultz will take a seat. 21-8. Lady Red Devils leading.
Been a good half so far for us.
Right. As Cunningham just hustling everywhere. As it was a bad pass, but she saved it. Now Corey Keister has it. Corey drives in the lane, kicks it back to Jordan Crawford. Whoa, and Crawford tried to get it to Katie, and Bassett just swatted it out of bounds.
Got to get Jordan to be a little bit more secretive where she's going to throw the ball. And she's just instantly catching it and wanting to reverse that zone, which is the right thing to do, but they're overplaying it a little bit as well.
Here's Jordan with it up top, and now Josie has it. Josie Taylor looking back to Jordan. Katie. Katie, three from the wing, short, no good. Rebounded by Prekop. Prekop off and running. Prekop. And nice hands by Katie Keister, stripped it, and it'll go. Oh, we're going to get a timeout. So Coach McAnulty saved it right there. So with that, we'll take a break. 2:56 left, full timeout by the Lady Red Devils. You're watching Red Devil basketball on the Russellville Sports Network.
Cheek Plumbing, Electric, Heating, and Cooling has been in business for over 50 years. Chuck Cheek is a third-generation owner who specializes in new construction and service work. located at 103 Northeast 8th Street in Atkins. Call 47.
All right, Red Devil fans, back here. 2:56 left in the first half. Lady Red Devils leading 21-8 over the Lady Lions from Jessieville. Katie Keister comes across the timeline over to Jordan Crawford. Crawford, wide open three from the wing is no good. Red Devils hitting the boards, and Lions come away with it as Reagan Jones gets it. Off to Bassett. Bassett comes across the timeline. Now to Jones inside. Jones goes up. Shot no good. Cunningham. And, Coach, I was kind of holding my breath right there. You know, she went into Cunningham, and you know a foul could have got called.
Yeah, but got a good veteran officiating crew out here tonight. She stood straight up.
Crawford, three-pointer good. Jordan Crawford with the Farm Credit three-point basket.
That's big. We need Jordan to hit those wide open shots. They're kind of playing off of her a little. She's a good shooter. As long as she's got that confidence, knock it down.
Here's a deep three by the Lions. No good. That was Bassett with it, and Corey Keister comes away with it. Corey off to Jordan. Jordan back to Corey. Corey now to Abby Grace. Off to Jordan. Jordan Crawford, wide open three is good. Jordan Crawford with her third three here in the first half. Farm Credit three-point basket.
Great job by Corey knowing who the open shooter is right now, who's kind of maybe showing a little hot hand. Get it to her.
27-8 now. Lady Red Devils extend that lead. Kick it inside, Reagan Jones, and Jones just, Coach, I don't even know what that one was.
They were trying to, feeding the high post, trying to look to the low post.
Well, it looks like she was going to pass, and then she decided, I don't know what I'm doing, slammed it straight down.
Got Abby Grace out of the game now with a minute left in the half. About a minute 19. Clock's not running, though. There it started.
Yep. Corey Keister with it at the top of the key to Josie Taylor in the corner to Katie. Up top to Jordan. Jordan over to Corey. Corey now to Josie. Over to Jordan. Jordan, oh, she thought about it, but they came out on her. When you hit three, they're going to come out on you. Oh, Jordan she's taking a shot to looked like to the face right there. Whoa.
Something to the head area.
Yeah. And they're going to get Jordan looked at real quick. And Raina Wilcutt will check in now.
Raina did a great job in the JV game right before this. I was very impressed.
So Katie Keister now at the top. Corey drives down to the block and intended for Libby May and goes out of bounds. Katie tried to save it but couldn't come up with it.
Good hustle. Love to see kids play hard.
Right. Here's Bassett with it off to Robertson. Robertson up top now to Castleberry. Castleberry kicks it inside to Precop. Now here's the runner, no good, and they're still fighting for it underneath. And it's stolen by Katie Keister. Katie looking, we're at 20 seconds left.
Coach McNulty's going flat right here. He's wanting to clear it out for Katie to go one-on-one.
10 seconds left, and Katie has got her move. Katie, she lost it. 5 seconds left. Raina off to Corey. Corey's jumper is no good. But that brings it into the first half, and it's been all Lady Red Devils here tonight, and it is 27-8 over the Jessieville Lions. We're going to take a break, and we'll come back here in a few minutes and talk about the first half and get you ready for the boys' game. You're watching.
Cheek Plumbing, Electric, Heating, and Cooling has been in business for over 50 years. Chuck Cheek is a third-generation owner who specializes in new construction and service work. Located at 103 Northeast 8th Street in Atkins, call 479-641-7992. Again, that's Cheek Plumbing, 479-641-7992. Cheek Plumbing is a proud supporter of the Atkins Red Devils right here on the Russellville Sports Network.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pod. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
Farm Credit supports rural communities and agriculture with reliable, consistent credit and financial services in good times and bad. We provide loans to farmers and ranchers, farmer-owned cooperatives, rural homebuyers, agribusinesses, and rural infrastructure providers.
As cooperatives, we're locally owned and governed. We help agricultural producers feed the world. For America's farmers,
Farm Credit.
supporting rural communities and agriculture. Learn more today.
All right, Red Devil fans, we are back here at Atkins. It's halftime of the senior girls contest, and it's been all Atkins Lady Red Devils here in the first half, and they lead 27-8. It was a very slow starting game for both teams, as both teams struggled hitting their outside shots, and Jessieville is still struggling to hit outside shots. But the Lady Red Devils, they started seeing some buckets fall as Jordan Crawford opened up and got 3 threes to fall. And when you start getting that outside shot falling, then Abby Grace is going to go to work.
Oh, well, like I said earlier, she's basically getting triple teamed in there, and they're daring us to shoot the 3 ball, and we're having some great looks at it. Now we're starting to let them fall. Corey, Katie both had great looks, just didn't go, but it was a good-looking shot. Missed off the back of the rim a little bit. Same with Josie. Jordan got hot there. Unfortunately, went down there right at the end. I think I heard her mom say a little while ago it was a contact problem. So hopefully we'll get her back in the second half. Even as much as Abby Grace is being doubled and tripled, she is still killing them on the boards and making them pay on the offensive rebounds and getting stickbacks.
It is. It's just if you look at it, Coach McAnulty, he walks in, and he told me in an interview during football season when I interviewed him at halftime, and he said, you know, he said, I feel like I've just been handed the keys to the Lamborghini and told to go on. And he said, and the thing about it is, he said, we're really young, too. And he said, that's what's exciting here.
Oh, well, when you were calling lineups earlier, you know, you kept going. You went freshman, you went sophomore, you went junior, and junior, I believe. And I was like, wow.
Yeah.
I didn't real. I mean, it just doesn't sink in till you sit there and hear that, and then you're like, they really are young. They're a young basketball team.
Your show is being run by a ninth grader.
Yes, and she's doing a great job of it, though. She's so basketball smart and very aware of what's going on. You know, been about on basketball her whole life, and it shows out there on the court.
Coach, our second game tonight is going to be a senior boys contest, and I know as we're sitting here watching them shoot around here at the half, we've got some of your big boys off the gridiron out here tonight, and we're going to have. I'm pretty sure we can safely say there will be some body checks out here tonight.
You can say that, and out of those football players that are out there for them tonight, that's a good group. That's a good group of kids that want to win, you know. And I mean, it's been tough for them so far in basketball, but you know, I know the character of them and the heart of them, and they really want to win.
Right.
And they're going to play hard no matter what's going on, you know, outside the game or anything else.
All right, Red Devil fans, we'll take a quick break and come back. Second half action. You're watching Red Devil basketball on the Russellville Sports Network.
Your family is your most prized possession. You want to take care of them. You want to give them the very best. And when it comes to choosing a pharmacy, you'll want someone who knows your name and understands both you and your way of life. At Rose Drug, they will take care of your family just like you were their own. They'll be someone that you can trust with the ones that you love the most. That's Rose Drug in Russellville. Call 968-1323 today.
Atkins Hosts Perryville. Yeah, it's up. All right, Red Devil fans, here we're back here at Atkins. Get ready, third quarter start. It will be the Lions' ball, as that is Robertson with it on the wing. Gets it over to Castleberry. Cross court and stolen by Josie Taylor. Jordan Crawford comes away with it. And Crawford didn't have anything, and she'll back it out. And we need help, and now Katie comes over to her, and Katie resets it. Oh, she finds Taylor down on the block. Layup good. Coach, you just can't say enough about the awareness right there.
Her vision's unreal. I may need to recruit her to come play quarterback in the football team.
So Josie Taylor with the bucket here. Reagan Jones with it in the corner. Cross court, Castleberry. Shot is good. Kaylee Castleberry with the bucket.
Extending the pressure out on Katie a little bit right now, too.
They've gone to man-to-man, Coach. So, and there it is right there. Cunningham backed her girl in, and they're going to call her with the travel. She just got a little bit confused with her step right there.
She wasn't sure which way to turn right there, right or left. Didn't really feel the defender on her hip.
So turnover goes over to the Lions, 29-10 here. And here's a little bit of defensive pressure by Keister up top, and now Robertson has it. Robertson, deep three by Bassett, no good. Rebounded by Corey Keister. Corey off and running. Corey going to go 1-on-4 right there and count it. Bucket good as she hit the layup. She had a 1-on-4 incident, right there, and took it to the hoop.
Got into her body. Still strong enough to finish. Now let's finish with the old-fashioned three-point play.
Hair legal free throw is no good. Rebounded there by Precop. And that makes we're at 31-10 now. Here's Bassett with it. Bassett trying to drive. Now she pulls back. Three-pointer, no good. Rebounded by Katie Keister. Katie Head is up. Oh, and boy, she almost walked with it, but she got it to her sister. Now to Abby Grace. Abby Grace kicks it out. Jordan, three-pointer from the wing. No good. Rebounded by Precop. Runs it down in the corner. Gets it to Reagan Jones. Here's Castleberry with it. And Keister tried to steal it, but Reagan Jones goes up. Layup no good. Cunningham with the rebound gets it off to Katie Keister. Katie directing traffic, gets it to Abby Grace. Abby Grace at the free throw line. Tries to drive, gets it to Jordan. Three-pointer from the wing. Good! Jordan Crawford with her Farm Credit three-pointer. Fourth of the game. Makes it 34-10.
Jordan's having a great game.
She is.
She's hitting, and every time they leaving her open now, you can see the confidence growing in her too.
Here's a shot by Bassett. No good. Rebounded by Josie Taylor. Runs it down in the corner. Gets it off to Katie. Katie's looking down that floor, and now she will set the offense.
Still playing man-to-man here. We ought to find Abby Grace open in the post.
There it is, Coach. Kicks it out. Jordan Crawford, three-pointer. Good! Jordan Crawford is on fire. Farm Credit three-point basket. And Jordan Crawford, that is her fifth three here tonight.
Went inside to Abby and right back out to Jordan for the wide-open three.
Here, Precop with it in the corner, and it's knocked out of bounds, and it will go to the Lady Red Devils. Coach, that's one thing when I was talking to Coach McAnulty interviewing him, I said, what kind of offense you like to run? He said, well, I like to push it. But he said, also, I'm a fan of the inside out.
Yes, and what I'm impressed with is I know he's a big fan of man-to-man defense, but he is sitting in this zone tonight, daring them to shoot threes, and they have not made anything to make us get out of it yet.
Here's Reagan Jones inside, and Reagan she's having a tough time with Abby Grace inside there, and there's a steal by the Lady Red Devils. Here's a pass down the court, and Precop comes away with it as Katie tried to one of her baseballs, but Katie's going to take it back from her, and now Katie is going to push it. Gets into the block and now pulls it back out. Abby Grace three-pointer is good. Red Devils are finding the three-pointers here. Farm Credit three-point basket by Abby Grace Cunningham, and Jessieville wants a timeout.
And it's going right, it's going right.
So we'll take a break. 40-10, Lady Red Devils. You're watching Red Devil basketball on the Russellville Sports Network.
Your family is your most prized possession. You want to take care of them. You want to give them the very best. And when it comes to choosing a pharmacy, you'll want someone who knows your name and understands both you and your way of life. At Rose Drug, they will take care of your family just like you were their own. They'll be someone that you can trust with the ones that you love the most. That's Rose Drug in Russellville. Call 968-1323 today. There comes a time in all of our lives when we need the help of legal services. Well, let Leah Jacobs at Heirloom Legal at 425 North Church Street in Atkins be your go-to when you are needing assistance. If you're needing a will or a trust, maybe you're helping an elder parent with Medicaid issues, or planning on opening a brand new business, maybe you have another legal need. Jacobs can help you plan your next step. That's Heirloom Legal, helping families build and protect their legacy through estate, elder, and business planning. Call 501-819-2553, and walk-ins are welcome.
All right, Red Devil fans, we're back here at Atkins. 3:46 left in the third, and it is 40-10 right now as the three-points baskets have just taken over here in this third quarter as Crawford has hit two and Abby Grace has shown her range and hit one. So here's the lines. Robertson up top now to Stultz. Stultz in the corner to Castleberry. Here's Precop, three-pointer, no good. Abby Grace just takes it away from everybody underneath. Abby Grace gets it off to Katie Keister. Katie being pressured there by Bassett.
I don't know if you can say pressure. That girl doesn't feel a whole lot of pressure.
Three-pointer by Crawford, no good. Abby Grace flies in for the rebound, goes off her hands, and it'll go to the lines. Crawford's feeling it now. She's like, let me have it.
That's good. That's good.
That's what you want.
That's what you want. And then, like I said a minute ago, you can see the confidence growing in her right now. You can see the confidence growing in all of them, being such a young team.
Stultz has it. Here's a deep three by Bassett. No good, and it'll go out of bounds off 2 lines and over to the Lady Red Devils. 2:49 left here in the third. 40-10.
Still staying in that man. Still picking up Katie about 3/4 of the court here, too.
Katie off to her sister Corey. There's Abby Grace. Nice cut. Layup good. Nice feed by Corey Keister down to Abby Grace. Layup good.
Good backdoor cut, and very aware of Corey, keeping her eyes open, knowing where she was going.
Precop turnaround jumper, no good. Cunningham gets the board for the Lady Red Devils.
Well, it feels like Abby Grace has about 15 rebounds tonight, too.
I know it. Here's Katie off to her sister Corey. There's Abby Grace, got her. Oh, going to draw the foul. She had her girl pinned just like they teach you, and all that girl had to do, Precop, was foul.
She knew exactly which way to turn that time. She felt where she got her pinned her on the high side and turned to the inside, and well, she needed to be fouled, or otherwise it was going to be an automatic 2.
Abby Grace's first Heirloom Legal free throw is good. She'll have one more. 43-10 right now. And, Coach, this was just completely just gotten away because it was just really low scoring in the first. Second free throw's no good.
Jessieville is struggling shooting the ball tonight. And
they really are.
And when you live and die what it looks like by the 3 right now.
And there's another one, no good by Bassett, and Cunningham gets it off to Libby May. May gets it off to Katie Keister. Baseball pass down the floor to Cunningham. Flips it out to Crawford. Crawford, nice fake three-pointer, no good. But Cunningham with the board. And, Coach, you could just see in that mentality right there, Crawford going to put it on the floor and get herself open.
Yes, and that's what I really like seeing that right there. You know, I can't express how much you can see her confidence growing even as this game's going on. She's one that's started, you know, tonight and the other night, you know, because of a couple of injuries.
Right.
But, you know, you need her to play with a lot of confidence.
Corey Keister has it on the wing. Gets it down to May. May down to Cunningham. Katie from the wing. No good. And it goes out of bounds. As Katie's three-pointer was errant. Goes out of bounds over to the Lady Lions with 1:20 left here in the third.
There's not many nights you're going to find Katie struggle with her shot as much as she has tonight, but she's such a great facilitator that, you know,
right.
you can live with it
right.
every night, too.
This is Precop with it. Off to Stultz. Stultz over to Bassett. Precop drives baseline. Shot is good. Are they going to count it or call it on the floor? Well, I didn't see her.
I think they're all wondering right now still.
Yep, they did count it. So the basket is good by Precop, and that foul is on Libby May, her third. And the free throw by Precop is no good, and Libby gets the rebound, loses it, and now we've got a tie-up jump ball, and it will go to the Lady Red Devils.
Oh, as a softball coach, I sure don't like seeing
Libby
Libby get on the ground like that.
I know.
But I also know that's how she plays. She's going to play hard every second. But
you hold your breath.
It worries the softball coach, I can promise you that. Coach Freeman, the softball coach from Jessieville, was watching earlier, and he knows that's my pitcher probably, so he's probably begging for her to get on the ground.
Here's Cunningham, gets the lob, good from Corey Keister. And I'm telling you what, those Keister girls can feed you inside.
Yes. They are not selfish at all. They know that Abby Grace is a big part of this offense. And
well, there's the first three I've seen maybe here tonight for the Lions. I think it's their second, but bucket was good by Bassett. 45-15. We're down to 12 seconds. Katie draws the foul.
Coach Mack flattened it out again right there for kind of a last-second shot for Katie to go one-on-one. Kind of cleared it out for her.
That foul's on Bassett. That's her first. 14th foul. Here's the inbounds. Cunningham, jumper, good. That's just too easy. It's too easy right there. Makes it 47-15. And here's 2 seconds. 1 second, and they'll get the shot off, and it is no good. That's going to bring it in to the third quarter. Lady Red Devils 47, Lady Lions 15. You're watching Red Devil basketball on the Russellville Sports Network. All right, Red Devil fans, we're back here. Start of the fourth quarter. It's all Lady Red Devils here tonight as we, Coach, I remember we was talking in that first quarter, both teams struggling, could get an outside shot to fall, and, boy, the lid has come off. The three-pointers have started flying, and Jordan Crawford, can't say enough about her tonight. Abby Grace just having a really, really terrific ball game tonight.
Well, for our girls to be successful, Abby Grace has to have this kind of night every night.
Right.
And she's going to draw a lot of attention every single night. We know that. And you said it earlier, we just got to knock down shots when she's drawing all that attention. And we see the result when she is knocking down those shots, when we are knocking them down.
Well, here's the foul. And that is going to be on 42 for us. Jamie Chronister, as we have now got in some subs. First free throw is no good by Reagan Jones. So Coach McAnulty's already starting to substitute as second free throw is good. As we'll go ahead and tell y'all watching, when your team is up, starting by 30, going into the fourth quarter, there's a mercy rule, clock will run. So that's what we have going on here now. Libby May inside, shot blocked by Reagan Jones, and it'll go out of bounds over to the Lady Lions.
We got Corey Keister still out on the court right now. I think we're needing a little bit of a guard to stay out there to handle a little bit of the pressure.
Right. So here's Reagan Jones to Prekop. Prekop drives, runner good. Prekop gets the runner in the lane, makes it 47-18. So we have Raina Wilcutt in with Jamie Chronister, and here's a pass was stolen by Prekop. Prekop's layup is good. So Coach McAnulty, you know, he's going to call timeout. He's not a little bit happy. He puts the subs in, but he don't want the subs to let this down.
He's definitely not happy right now, and you don't see that a lot out of him very often, but I don't think he's very happy with some of the passes and the effort right now. So.
Right. You know, you get an opportunity to play, and you want to take advantage of it every opportunity you get, and you can't come in with some lazy passes and stuff. You got to stay, because one thing that we have noticed at anything for Jessieville here tonight is they're pretty good about jumping passes.
Right. Yeah, they're overplaying passing lanes pretty good, and now they're start pressuring us pretty good as well.
Here's Corey Keister with it. Corey comes across timeline. Corey looking. Gets it to Melanie Holmes. Holmes back to Corey Keister. We have Melanie Holmes, Libby May, Raina Wilcutt, and Jamie Chronister in. Chronister now gets it to Holmes. Over to Raina Wilcutt. Nice move. Runner in the lane. No good, but very nice offensive move right there.
Yes, it was. She was knocking that shot down in the JV game earlier. I like to see her attack right there.
So it will stay with the Lady Red Devils on the jump ball. Raina Wilcutt will inbounds. Gets it in, and Reagan Jones, just too tall, takes it away. And here comes Precop. Precop's runner is good. It's been all Precop here in the fourth quarter, and that's like 8 straight points for her.
We're forcing some passes that are really unnecessary at this point.
Corey Keister off to Jamie Chronister. Chronister off to Holmes. Holmes dribbles, baseline, jumper is no good. Rebounded by Castleberry for the Lions. Castleberry goes all the way into the lane. Shot good. 47-24 now. Corey Keister comes across. Gets it to Libby May. Libby to Jamie Chronister. Jamie to Holmes. Holmes drives baseline, reverse layup. Nice move by Melody Holmes right there.
Great move. Wow. Went down the right side baseline under the basket for the reverse layup. I like that. That was very good.
There's Precop with it. Off to Castleberry, three-pointer, no good. Rebounded by Holmes. Coach McAnulty's saying, whoa, 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 but the girls are still going full speed. Raina Wilcutt bucket's good.
That's one of those, whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, never mind. Go ahead and go.
51-24, 4 minutes left. Here's a deep three by Bassett. No good. Rebounded. Oh, Raina had her hand on it, but it goes out of bounds over to the Lady Red Devils. And Josie Taylor's going to come in for Holmes. Lady Red Devils staying in the 2-3 zone. Reagan Jones with it. Off to Precop. Precop drives baseline. Runner, no good. Rebounded by Jamie Chronister. Gets it off to Corey Keister. Now Corey taking her time coming up the floor. Gets it off to Josie Taylor. Back up to Corey. 3.5 left here in the game. Off to Jamie Chronister. Back to Corey. And now I see the Lions are fixing to just bring in a whole new 5. Libby May has it. Raina Wilcutt. Raina dropped to Libby May. Shot no good. And rebounded. Goes off the Lady Red Devils. Now we've got substitutions, just wholesale substitutions.
A lot of new faces on the court now, Shane.
For the Red Devils, it's going to stay Jamie Chronister along with Raina Wilcutt. Emily Tomlinson's in, along with Hezekiah May and Tegan Duval. And I'll get you the lines here. Destiny Fox with it now. And it is almost turned over, but Robertson has it. Robertson to Stultz. And we're going to have a foul on Tegan Duval.
Oh, Tegan's a little fire plug. No. Hadn't played this, in a couple years, come back her senior year. Struggled with ACL injury during volleyball, but she is, let me tell you, a fun student, that's for sure.
Kennedy Hearn has now checked in for the Lady Red Devils. And Raina Wilcutt will come out, and Skylar Brewer comes in. 51-24, clock running, about a minute and a half left. Here is Hearn with it. Hearn gets it to May. Down to Tomlinson. Tomlinson inside. Brewer, and Brewer's going to have jump ball called. It'll go to the Lady Lions.
Shane, this has been a lot more lopsided than what I was expecting.
Oh, it was. Me too. Brewer will draw the foul on Stultz.
And that's a credit to Jessieville. Jessieville is a proud basketball program year in, year out,
Here's three-pointer no good by Robertson. And here comes Hezekiah May with it. And she will pull up, and Robertson's going to steal it. Robertson trying to go coast to coast, and boy, we had Hearn and May give a little body check right there.
Going to make her work hard for those free throw attempts there.
51-24. Robertson will be at the line. First one is good. We'll have one more. It's good. As 10 seconds are left, 51-25, Red Devils lead. Here's Hezekiah May dribbling down to the corner, 2 seconds. And that's going to be the ball game here tonight, senior girls, as the Lady Red Devils take care of business, 51-24 over the Lady Lions. We're going to take a break, and we will come back and get you ready for the senior boys contest here on the Russellville Sports Network and recap this senior girls contest that you just watched. You're watching Red Devil basketball on the Russellville Sports Network.
Farm Credit supports rural communities and agriculture with reliable, consistent credit and financial services in good times and bad. We provide loans to farmers and ranchers, farmer-owned cooperatives, rural homebuyers, agribusinesses, and rural infrastructure providers.
As cooperatives, we're locally owned and governed. We help agricultural producers feed the world. For America's farmers, Farm Credit, supporting rural communities and agriculture. Learn more today.
Hello again, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Russellville Sports Network's broadcast of Atkins Red Devil and Lady Red Devil basketball right here on the Russellville Sports Network. Tonight's game is being brought to you by Tyson Foods, as well as by Razor Polish, by Heirloom Legal Services, by Farm Credit of Western Arkansas, by Rose Drug of Russellville, by Arvest Bank, and by Union Grove Free Will Baptist Church. Now let's send it out to the floor for all of tonight's action.
All right, Red Devil fans, welcome back here to Atkins Gym. We have senior boys contest fixing to get underway here, but we'll quickly recap what you just watched on the senior girls game, as it was all Atkins Red Devils, Lady Red Devils, I will say, here tonight, as they defeated the Jessieville Lady Lions by a score of 51-25, and that puts the Lady Red Devils at 5-4 now on the year, and it runs them to 2-0 in the conference. And Coach, I know we talked about it, and slow shooting start from the outside, and then the outside opened up, and we had Jordan Crawford shooting dead eyes out there, and then Abby Grace Cunningham was cleaning up the inside.
It was a good combination. Jordan got a lot of confidence going tonight, hitting threes. Abby Grace doing what she does on the inside and just dominating down on that block, just with rebounds, some stick backs. She's definitely a force to be reckoned with for our conference, but not only our conference, of all of 3A. She's a beast down there.
And Coach, I think we talked and we decided that Abby Grace Cunningham finished with 24 points and had a great game. But our Union Grove player of the game tonight is going to be Jordan Crawford for hitting 5 3-pointers, because of that, hitting those threes allowed Abby to have such a great game inside. So that's going to be our player of the game tonight. We're going with the junior, Jordan Crawford.
Well, she's very well deserved. And like you said, we're going to have girls hit outside shots this year, all throughout the year, to let Abby Grace be able to dominate inside. Otherwise, you notice Jessieville's scouting report to start the game tonight was, we're going to front Abby Grace, we're going to put one behind her, and we're still going to have another one coming from somewhere. So it's big that someone like Jordan stepped up tonight, hit those threes. You notice in the second half they had to go to man-to-man, and then Abby Grace really went to work down on the block then.
All right, Red Devil fans, we're going to take a break, and we'll be back here with the tip-off. You're watching Red Devil basketball on the Russellville Sports Network.
Farm Credit supports rural communities and agriculture with reliable, consistent credit and financial services in good times and bad. We provide loans to farmers and ranchers, farmer-owned cooperatives, rural homebuyers, agribusinesses, and rural infrastructure providers.
As cooperatives, we're locally owned and governed. We help agricultural producers feed the world. For America's farmers, Farm Credit, supporting rural communities and agriculture. Learn more today.
Your family is your most prized possession. You want to take care of them. You want to give them the very best. And when it comes to choosing a pharmacy, you'll want someone who knows your name and understands both you and your way of life. At Rose Drug, they will take care of your family just like you were their own. They'll be someone that you can trust with the ones that you love the most. That's Rose Drug in Russellville. Call 968-1323 today.
starting lineups for your Atkins Red Devils. Number 1, Reese Bixler. Number 4, Peyton McDaniel. Number 21, Vic Kim. Number 22, Mike Gibbons. And number 34, Zach Barkermeyer. I'd like to announce that the honorary captain for the boys' game tonight is Reed Horn. He is the son of Brandon and Aaron Horn. Reed was chosen based on his leadership to others, his attitude towards school, and his Red Devil pride. He is a kindergarten student at Atkins Elementary School. All right, Red Devil fans, we are back here as we've got the starting lineups in the book, and we're ready for senior boys competition.
Futch has definitely got some bright shoes on tonight, Shane. We're going to know where he is all night tonight.
Coach, I've been watching him the last couple of years, and he's a good ball player.
Yes, that's how I knew his name right off the bat.
So the tip is controlled by the Lions, and it will be Futch with it. Futch at the top, kicks it in the corner now.
I like it. Coach Palmer opened up in a little man-to-man tonight. I like that. This fits this group well.
Good one now with it. Good one. Trying to penetrate. Barkermeyer cuts him off in the lane. Now they kick it off to Baker. Baker in the corner. Now a cross-court pass, and here's a three-pointer in the corner, and it's good by Matthew Goodwin.
Well, the boys are picking up the slack the girls let go.
Here's a steal on the press. That is Belletti with it. Belletti kicks it in the corner to Goodwin. Now Goodwin will hand it off to Futch. Futch drives down lane. Jumper is good. Nice soft touch by Noah Futch, and it's 5-0 real quick. Now they are full court pressing, and Red Devils get it across. McDaniel, cross court pass to Bixler. Now to Barkermeyer. Barkermeyer takes over. He knows that role. He's going to set that offense.
Yeah. He better know how to do that.
Bixler, three-pointer, no good. Rebounded by Carl. Carl quickly down the floor, and it is layup there by Luke Baker's good. It is 7-0 before we can blink.
Reese got caught.
And Coach Palmer's going, we got to slow this down for a second, so he's going to call a timeout. And with that, we'll take a quick break. 6:20 left in the first. 7-0 Jessieville. You're watching Red Devil basketball on the Russellville Sports Network.
Farm Credit supports rural communities and agriculture with reliable, consistent credit and financial services.
All right, Red Devil fans, back here after the timeout by the Red Devils. And Red Devil, here's a steal by Futch on the press. Futch draws the foul on Zach Barkermeyer.
Jessieville's putting a lot of pressure on us right now, and we're just not quite used to it yet, it doesn't look like.
So here's the inbounds. That is Baker with it in the corner to Goodwin. Back up top to Baker. Red Devils staying in that man-to-man. McDaniel is out up top on Luke Baker. Backdoor cut by Futch. Nice pass by Baker. Layup good, 9-0. Oh, and McDaniel couldn't control the passes. Barkermeyer led him a little bit too much on the sideline. And McDaniel tried, but it's no good. It goes over to the lines.
They are running lots and lots of screens for us to run through, trying to get shooters open right now, Shane.
Right. It's and here's a quick entry pass, and here's a backdoor cut by Baker. Layup is good. That's a nice move by Luke Baker.
Well, that and everything they're throwing up right now is going
good.
in.
Yeah. Berkemeyer quickly gets it to Gibbons. Gibbons to McDaniel. That's how you break the press. Quickly down the floor. Kemp goes up. Layup no good, but he draws the foul. Now that right there is how you do the job, break the press.
Yes. Limited the dribbles, got the ball in the middle of the floor, made a quick pass down the sideline, and then it's 2-on-1.
So Ben Kemp will be at the line for 2 Heirloom Legal Service free throws. His first one is no good.
Lefty there. Lefty Ben Kemp. I forgot he was left-handed. Coach Harrelson's been bragging about him playing baseball and having another left-handed pitcher.
Second one is good, so Kemp gets one down, so it's 11-1 now. Red Devils on the board. Quickly down the floor, and there's a 3. He hits the top of the backboard, and Gibbons blocks the putback as Gibbons has shown the last game from the Tuesday night game. He's not afraid to do the dirty work.
No, he wasn't afraid to do the dirty work on the football field either. Trust me.
McDaniel dribbles in. Free throw line jump shot, no good. Kemp with the stick back. Ben Kemp doing great work on the offensive boards here in the first quarter. Gets the stick back and will go the line for the old-fashioned three-point play.
Well, another part of that right there is they couldn't press a Shane because they finally missed a shot, and we were able to come down, set up an offense, and do something.
Ben Kemp's Heirloom Legal free throw is no good, and Gibbons there. We talked about it. There's the first body check.
Yes, sir.
Kemp missed the free throw, but it's 11-3 now. And here's Futch with the 3. Good. I mean, fans, if you're watching this, number 4's got a smooth game. McDaniel quickly down the floor. Runner no good. And there's our man again, Ben Kemp.
Ben Kemp is putting his name right there on the tip of your tongue, wanting to be the star of the game tonight, he wants to be the player of the game tonight.
He's got all 5 for the Red Devils here in the first. It's 14-5. Quickly, baseline jumper is no good by Carl. And Red Devils run it down. Bixler gets it to Berkemeyer. Now off to Bixler. Bixler working his way back to the middle, gets it to Berkemeyer. Now to McDaniel. McDaniel goes down the lane, drives in. His shot was blocked out of bounds. And should stay with the Red Devils, but well, we got a tip on the block there.
A lot of contact there, too.
So it goes over to the Lions. 14-5, Lions lead. Here's Goodwin with it, kicks it out. And that's Morrow with it now in there. Morrow down to Carl. His jumper good on the block.
Gone to a 2-3 zone, and they did just like the girls tried to do, is went high post right back down to the low post.
And there's an errant pass, and it goes over now to the Lions as the Red Devils turned it over. 3.5 left here in the first. Jessieville's come out hot tonight here in the first quarter. Here's Baker, deep 3, no good. Rebounded by Futch in the corner. His three-pointer's good. Futch is having a quarter here. 2 threes here in the first for him, and it's 19-5.
What was that old commercial by Spike Lee? It must be the shoes.
Yeah. Hey, he's going to get the roll right there. McDaniel gets it. Old-fashioned three-point play.
That was a good move by Caden. Caden made a good move earlier, too, and didn't quite get it to finish. That time he did finish, and Caden's got to take over a big role for this team these days.
Caden McDaniel on the line. Heirloom Legal free throw is no good. 19-7. Quickly down the floor is Baker. Baker looking for help. Gets it off to Morrow. Morrow back to Baker. Back to Morrow. Baker's going to take that 3, and no good. Oh. Baker runs it down, and his layup is no good, but here's the stick back by Brandy.
Good pass right there, Ben. Just wasn't, I don't believe he saw it coming.
So it is now 21-7, errant pass right there, and it goes over to the lines. Here's Baker with it now up top. Off to Morrow. Kicks it over. Morrow, three. No good. Rebounded by the Lions. Kemp's fighting with it, though. And Kemp goes to the floor and ties it up with Jordan Dean. And it'll go over to the Red Devils with 1:20 left here in the first.
I like seeing Kemp get down there, get dirty on the floor, and go after the ball. That was nice.
This is the most aggressive that we've seen Ben Kemp all year so far. Bixler has it. Now to Berkemeyer. Berkemeyer up top. Now Caden McDaniel sets the offense. Gets it to Bixler. Bixler being checked there by Baker. Now gets it to Kemp to McDaniel. McDaniel tried to get in the lane with it, and it was knocked away. And the Lions are going to come, still battling. Kemp comes away with it. Big Kemp battles for it. And, boy, we got it going everywhere right now. And Dean comes away with it now for the Lions. And here's the layup now finally by Jordan Dean. Coach, I was ready for some football. I was waiting for somebody to go after it.
Yeah, there was a lot of body checks that time, Shane.
Here's Caden McDaniel, and Caden's going to get he's going to draw the foul as Dean's going to get called for the block. So that's going to be Dean's first. And Futch will check back in with 15 seconds left. And it is 23-7. Here's the inbounds. McDaniel has it baseline, trying to get a shot up, and they're going to call another foul. And that is going to be on Harbin. No, excuse me, Jordan Dean right there. That's his second, so he's drawing two real quick. And that's the 15th foul. Here's the lob to Berkemeyer. Gets it inbounds. 10 seconds left. Caden McDaniel, three-pointer, no good. Michael Gibbons gets in there and gets the board. And now it is tipped away, but Bixler comes away with it. Bixler, three-pointer at the top, and it is no good. And that brings it in to a wild first quarter as Jessieville leads 23-7. You're watching Red Devil basketball on the Russellville Sports Network.
Electric heating and cooling has been in business for over 50 years. Chuck Cheek is a third-generation owner who specializes in new construction and service work. Located at 103 Northeast 8th Street in Atkins, call 479-641-7992. Again, that's Cheek Plumbing, 479-641-7992. Cheek Plumbing is a proud supporter of the Atkins Red Devils right here on the Russellville Sports Network. Your family is your most prized possession. You want to take care of them. You want to give them the very best. And when it comes to choosing a pharmacy, you'll want someone who knows your name and understands both you and your way of life. At Rose Drug, they will take care of your family just like you were their own. They'll be someone that you can trust with the ones that you love the most. That's Rose Drug in Russellville. Call 968-1323 today.
All right, Red Devil fans back here at Atkins as we get ready to start second quarter of play at Senior Boys Contest. 23-7, Jessieville leads, and I was talking to Coach Wyatt from Jessieville before the game, and his team comes in tonight 1-5. And, Coach, he said that he's taken on, he said 4 of his losses he felt like were state tournament teams, could easily be state tournament teams. So he said he's liking how his team's progressing right now. So
it looked like a good group, very quick, athletic.
And there's a three by Fudge up top, and it goes out of bounds.
And the way they started off the game, the way they were shooting, you wouldn't think they'd lose to anybody.
And Coach, I'm going to call it right now, and we just got the Bruce brothers are in right now. Look at them two out there.
Oh, wow. You're not kidding.
Berkemeyer layup is good as he gets a nice feed from McDaniel.
Yeah, White, Kaufman, Carter Cheek out there, and I promise you nobody's coming through the lane untouched with those guys out there.
You got to love it. Here's a three by Fudge is no good, and Kaufman went for the board, gets it out, tips it out to McDaniel. McDaniel quickly down the floor. McDaniel layup no good, and it was rebounded by Isaac Gass.
We got to finish those shots.
Yes.
I mean, that's point blank at the rim. Got to finish those.
Here's the two-pointer is no good. Rebounded by Fudge. Follow-up is he draws the foul.
Yeah, we got some football players still in football mode out there. That's okay with me. I like seeing that, but, you know, I'm not sure it's quite good for the basketball game right now.
So at the line, that personal foul is going to be on Berkemeyer, his second, and Fudge is at the line. He hits the first. And, I mean, look at your two low men right here on the free throw line. You're not getting around them.
No. No, that's close to 500 pounds sitting right down there at the bottom of that lane.
Second one is good by Fudge. 25-9. You have your fullback linebacker and your center out there.
Yep. A running back, a quarterback, and then Caden.
Yeah.
You know,
Jumper by Caden is no good, and White just took down three of them going for the ball.
He was going for the ball, though.
Was.
I mean, he really was.
So White Kaufman draws his first foul of the year.
I dare to say it won't be his last,
I knew
Shane.
that was coming, Coach. I knew it was coming. Here's Baker with it. Gets it to Fudge. Fudge being deep. Fudge got hand checked there by White. He was like, what?
Yeah, it's like running into a tank right there. Well, White's definitely has now picked up a second foul within 30 seconds.
So here's the inbounds, and that's Baker. Floater in the lane, no good. Carter Cheek going for the board. Berkemeyer tried to save it, but it's going to stay. Did they call a foul? No, it went out of bounds.
Yep, out of bounds.
So it stays with the lines, and that's Baker with it. Gets it to Fudge in the corner. And McDaniel's going to get called for the foul right there. So the fouls are adding up right now on the Red Devils.
It went from 5-1 Jessieville to 5-5 real quick.
Seth Cobb is now checked in.
Official talking to White a little bit. I think he's explaining to him that we're playing with a round ball out here and not the other oblong one right now.
So here's the Carl up top to Fudge. Now he gets it to Baker, and here's a three-pointer from the wing is no good by Morrow, and the stick back by Baker is good. No, I'm sorry, that is a good one with the stick back.
Got to have somebody on the backside of those. And the backside zone's got to block out that backside three-point shot and be there for the rebound.
McDaniel up top with it. Cobb has it, and the pass is stolen, and Bixler's going to steal it back. And here's McDaniel with it. McDaniel three-pointer deep from the wing, no good. Carter Cheek gets the board, goes back up, follow-up no good. Berkemeyer's doing work underneath, but he cannot save it. It'll go to the lines.
It's good hustle by Carter and Zach both down there inside. They're going to have to do the dirty work down there the rest of this year.
Red Devils have now gone to a 2-3 zone. And that is Morrow with it on the wing. Baker has it up top. Fudge back up top. Inside now, here he is, Morrow. Jumper, no good. Carter Cheek comes away with the board. Caden McDaniel comes across the timeline.
Uh-oh.
He tried to get it into Berkemeyer. No good. Quickly down the floor, and that layup is good by Baker.
Baker is very fast. I can tell you that right now
Right
because
now.
Bixler couldn't catch up to him just then even. And I know Reese can run.
Here's Berkemeyer. Boy, Coach, he missed the lay. Carter missed the shot, but boy, we saw some nice high-low right there.
That was very, very pretty. Good awareness by Zach. Kind of expect that out of a quarterback, though.
That's true. Here's the jump shot. Partially blocked by McDaniel, and good one, but stolen back by the Lions. Futch, jumper from the side, no good, but will draw the foul, and that may be Zach's third. That is.
It is. Yep, that's not good. He's got to try to make sure he stays in the game.
29-9, Red Devils trail by 20.
He's gassed right now, too.
Yeah. I mean, you know, we hear it talked about a lot. Noah Futch at the line, first free throw's good. There is a difference in football shape and basketball shape.
Oh, absolutely. And you can look at it right now. You can, Carter, looking at Reese Bixler right now. I mean, those guys have been playing football all year and, get 30 seconds off in between plays there.
Right. That's true. 31-9 now. Futch hit both of them. Caden comes across the timeline. Caden McDaniel, Seth Cobb, Ben Kemp, Carter Cheek, and Reese Bixler. Bixler has it up top. Gets it down to Kemp. Kemp down on the block to Carter. Carter looks it back to Kemp. Up to Bixler. McDaniel has it now. McDaniel looking for that jump shot. Gets it down to Carter. Carter goes up. Shot no good. And Kemp battled for it. It's going to stay with the Red Devils right there.
Carter's doing pretty good in there right now. He's been in basketball about 2 days now.
Right.
And, he's at least finding spatial awareness to get open.
McDaniel gets the shot to go, but they're going to call him for a charge right there.
A little bit out of control, just a touch, but that was one of those calls that could go either way.
Right.
You'd like to see us get it at home, down 22 especially.
Yeah. So we've got some more subs in now for the Lions and try to get those numbers straight for you. And here's Futch with it. Futch, deep three, no good. And rebounded by Carter. No, so Isaac Gass was going to try to take that away from Carter Cheek, and that's not happening.
No, sir. That's not happening. Not tonight, and probably not any night where they're just going to take it from that big boy.
So it goes to the Red Devils. McDaniel.
Carter's definitely running low on the gas tank right now as well.
Here's Gibbons with it. Gibbons down to Carter on the block. Carter back up top. Bixler. Now to Kemp. To Gibbons. Oh, nice thought there by Gibbons. Just the bounce pass was late. And it'll be a 1-and-1 as that foul should be on Carter Cheek. So 1-and-1 now, and that will be Harbin, Damian Harbin at the line for the Lions, and his free throw's no good. Got to draw a little iron, and it'll go over to the Red Devils.
Yeah, that was just a bit outside of the rim. A little wide right there.
McDaniel comes across the timeline. Feeds it inside to Kemp at the free throw line. Down to Cheek. Cheek. Harbin just hit the deck as Cheek done a spin move. And nice shot by Michael Gibbons.
Michael Gibbons with a little fadeaway there. I like it.
Gibbons on the board. That is Gass with it. Kicks it over to Futch. 2 minutes left here in the first half. Harbin with it. Futch drives all the way. Layup is no good as it rolled off, but Futch comes away with it. Tips it out to Gass. Now Gass, free throw line, kicks it out. Three-pointer is no good by Goodwin, but Harbin comes away with it. Goodwin has it up top. Futch has it. Futch to Gass. And he's going to get called. Fudge tried the little Euro step, got called for it.
Shane, we got so many new guys out there on the court that are a little bit new to basketball. And, I really think Coach Palmer will end up, getting in the film room and showing them where we're lacking, giving up backside rebounds on the offsides, I think this team can really show a lot of improvement, when we get back from Christmas.
Right. And Coach, is one thing that rebounding shouldn't be a problem from us with the size that we have.
No, we got some wide bodies out there for sure.
Here's Gibbons down to Carter Cheek. Cheek trying to back his guy in, and he kicks it out to McDaniel. And I shouldn't say trying to back his guy in, but he is.
Oh, no. Well, I think that's going to be the third on Caden.
Yes, that will be Caden's third foul, and it will put him at the line for the 1-and-1. Seth Cobb will be checking in.
Caden and Zach both are guys that's got to stay on the court for us.
They have to.
We can't afford foul trouble from them.
So that will put Isaac Gass at the line. First free throw is no good. Rebound. Boy, Gibbons got up for that one.
Oh, no.
You got to look at your pass, and here's a steal by Gass, and follow-up is good by Futch. Under a minute left. Quickly down the floor, Michael Gibbons, jump shot, no good. And here comes Futch away with it. Noah Futch quickly down the floor, layup is no good. And he tried to do the old I'm not out of bounds, save it routine, but it didn't work.
Didn't establish himself back in bounds there. Good call by the official.
So we are at 35 seconds left. Bixler is going to bring it down slowly.
Looks like we may try to hold for one shot here, hopefully. But
no, it's stolen by the Lions. Quickly down the floor, layup is no good by Pye, but he draws the foul. Hunter Pye attacks the rim. And that foul is going to be on Mr. Bixler, his first of the night.
Well, I brought up it being 5-1 on the fouls, and now it's 10-5. So I guess we fouled 9 times in a row.
Well, they're now in the double bonus.
And trust me, I'm not saying they're not fouls. Those are fouls.
Second one is good. Makes it 34.
Now let's try to hold for one shot. A lot of hand checking there.
So that foul is going to be on Jessieville. 16 foul that's on Leonard Huff. Here's a three by Bixler. No good. 3 seconds left. 2 seconds. And that's going to bring it in to the first half. Your score, Jessieville 34, your Atkins Red Devils 11. We will take a break and be back here on the Russellville Sports Network.
Family is your most prized possession. You want to take care of them. You want to give them the very best. And when it comes to choosing a pharmacy, you'll want someone who knows your name and understands both you and your way of life. At Rose Drug, they will take care of your family just like you were their own. They'll be someone that you can trust with the ones that you love the most. That's Rose Drug in Russellville. Call 968-1323 today. There comes a time in all of our lives when we need the help of legal services. Well, let Leah Jacobs at Heirloom Legal at 425 North Church Street in Atkins be your go-to when you are needing assistance. If you're needing a will or a trust, maybe you're helping an elder parent with Medicaid issues, or planning on opening a brand new business, Maybe you have another legal need. Jacobs can help you plan your next step. That's Heirloom Legal, helping families build and protect their legacy through estate, elder, and business planning. Call 501-819-2553, and walk-ins are welcome.
All right, Red Devil fans, we are back here at Atkins. It is halftime of the senior boys contest. All Jessieville here in the first half, 34-11. And Coach, I mean, we've talked about it and stuff. And with this bunch of senior boys, it's going to take, a few practices, a few games for them to start finding themselves out here. What they got to do, what their job is, what their role is.
Yes, you got so many new faces out there. New faces playing with each other. New faces playing basketball. Period. Within the last couple of years. So they've got to get used to being on the court, used to where their buddy's going to be on the court and where the pass has to be. But I know the heart of a lot of those guys out there, and I know they'll play hard and they'll continue to compete. It's just a matter of, how long is it going to take to get the basketball side of it down.
Yeah, you're right. They're going to have to, get some shooting in and get some touch in, and it's not going to be. This is what we were talking about during the break. There, they're going to be a junk bucket team. They're going to get those junk buckets and stuff like that, tips and putbacks and stuff like that. They will hit the outside shot here and there, but.
Yeah, there's no pure shooter out there, with that group. It's going to be having to find a way, Caden's got to find a way to slash and get to the rim, need Carter cheat, like Zach Berkmeyer, to do what Ben Kemp did early in the game. Get down there, get an offensive rebound and a stick back and hopefully get fouled. And we got to take advantage of everything that's easy. Free throws, layups, those got to be automatic for us to stay in, a game like this and compete.
You're right. Recapping what y'all saw here tonight on our first game, and it was quite the game by the senior girls from Atkins. Lady Red Devils with a huge 51-25 win over Jessieville as Abby Grace Cunningham led the way with 24 points, and Jordan Crawford, getting her second start on the year, hit 5 3-pointers and ended up with 15. It was a great, great team effort, and the Lady Red Devils with 2 big victories this week to go to 2-0 in the conference. And, Coach, you got to know, Coach McAnulty's loving that right now.
That's a fun group to watch. I can tell you that right now. They're young. They play hard. They got it. You can tell they're hungry.
Right.
They're hungry to go back and compete for regional championship and, to get in that state tournament. And, I encourage, hey, if you're out there watching us, that's great. But, hey, get in this gym and come watch that group of girls. It's a lot of fun.
Well, real quick, our next broadcast will be Tuesday in Lamar, and I promise you that will be a good one between the Lamar Lady Warriors and the Atkins Lady Red Devils.
You bet. Lamar, that's another tradition-rich program when it comes to girls basketball.
All right, fans, we are third quarter's underway, and it is Lions ball, and that is Goodwin with it. Kicks it to Futch. Now Goodwin with it. Goodwin trying to penetrate Futch, and he's going to shoot a deep three.
Yeah, that's good.
That's why he started out the third right there.
That was right in my line of sight. I knew that was good as soon as it left his hand.
37-11 now. Futch, he's a good-looking ball player for Jessieville, and he is only a junior, Coach.
Oh, wow.
Here's a steal by the Lions, quickly down the floor. Layup no good as McDaniel hustled down and played defense, but the Lions come away with it, and that is Baker with it. Baker pulls it out. Baker almost has it taken away, and Bixler's on the floor fighting for it, but it comes away to Futch. Futch quickly down the lane, and he's going to draw the foul.
That's what's impressive about this group, Shane. They're going to get on the floor and play hard. I like that.
Yeah, loose balls and stuff. You're going to have to earn it. And Futch misses the free throw, and he'll have one more. And that's Michael Gibbons' first foul of the night.
That's surprising.
And Futch's second one rolls in and out, and that makes it 38. It goes in. I'm sorry, y'all. So here comes McDaniel across the timeline. Down to Gibbons, free throw line. Gibbons looking for something to do. There's the backdoor cut to Bixler. Bixler to Kemp. Kemp goes up, draws the foul.
Exactly what we were talking about. Ben getting underneath there, trying to find a way to make a easy basket or get fouled, and now we got to go capitalize on free throws.
Ben Kemp at the line for the first of his Heirloom Legal Service free throws. First one is no good, in and out. Kemp will have one more. Second one is no good, rolls off the side there, and that is Belletti with it. Belletti quickly down the floor to Futch. Futch looking, kicks it in the corner. Good one, good one. Three-pointer, no good. Belletti tried to save it, but he threw it off himself, and it'll go over to the Red Devils.
See if we can get the ball into that high post again and see if we can find a backdoor cutter or something like that. Maybe Zach get down in there and post up and see what he can do.
Here's a nice give and go there as McDaniel hit Berkemeyer. Berkemeyer thought he was fouled. There was some contact, but now we're going to get a charge on Luke Baker. I thought we'd get a block foul on Bixler, but we're going to get a charge on Baker. Kind of makes you feel like maybe that's a makeup for what happened to Zach down here.
Yeah, it may have been. I think he got hit in the face down here, that's for sure.
Here's Zach with it. Oh.
Little errant pass that time.
He tried to hit Gibbons on the block, and it went a little wide there. Goes out of bounds over to the Jessieville Lions. They get it inside. Futch now on the baseline. Futch's jumper's no good. Rebounded by McDaniel. McDaniel looking for a shot. Kicks it over to Bixler. Down to Berkemeyer. Berkemeyer backs his man in, but he loses it. Quickly down the floor is Baker. Baker layup, good.
It's one of those things, Zach's going to have to learn that, hey, when you get it down there on the block, hey, let's go up, see if I can make a shot down there or get fouled. I'd like to see him be a touch more aggressive there.
Here's McDaniel with it. Off to Gibbons, three-pointer, no good. Quickly down the floor to Carl. Carl loses it, and Berkemeyer kicked it. He didn't have any time to react to it.
And here comes one of the big fellas in. Carter Cheek checking into the ball game now.
So we have Berkemeyer, Cheek, Kemp, McDaniel, and Bixler. And here's Futch, three-pointer, no good. And Cheek lost the rebound. Carl gets it, sticks it back up and in. Makes it 42-31 now.
42-11, Shane.
Oh.
Not 31. We're
31-point difference. There you go.
There you go.
I had my math messed up. McDaniel, shot, no good. He gets his own rebound and draws the foul.
Yeah, you're thinking a little bit ahead. Good move by Caden.
Yeah. Caden will be at the line for two of his Heirloom Legal free throws here in the third. First free throw is good. He'll have one more. Second one is good. Hits them both.
Good job by Caden. Caden's got a little bit of his own little special thing that, some free throws have, shooters have, and hey, it's working for him just then, so
right.
Keep doing it.
42-13. Here's Gass with it. Gass over to Dean. Dean cross court to Morrow. Morrow up top to Pye. Here's Gass inside Morrow. Morrow looking. Now gets it to Pye. And Berkemeyer with the steal. Berkemeyer trying to go coast to coast. Layup is good. Count it. And he'll draw the foul.
Exactly what I was talking about. I want to see him be aggressive.
Berkemeyer will be going to the line for his heirloom legal free throw here. And his free throw is no good. And the mercy rule is in effect here now in the second half as the clock is running. So fans, if you are watching, nobody's messing up. That's just what they have done here. Here's Dean. Three-pointer is no good. And Dean will chase down the rebound. Goes baseline. Berkemeyer blocks him from behind. Berkemeyer comes away. Dean takes it away. And here's Pye with the jump shot. No good. And now Dean comes in again. And there is the bucket by Brandley Dodge. Dean was just getting all over in there.
Yeah, Dean looks like he may be a football player for Jessieville as well. He's getting after it in there.
So here's McDaniel. McDaniel penetrates, drives, shot, no good. What do we got to call here? 0. Spencer Morrow with the foul. Caden McDaniel at the line. Hits the first of his heirloom legal free throws.
4 dribbles, a pause, and one more dribble off to the right side, and pretty shot goes in.
McDaniel with one more. Seth Cobb checks in now. Second free throw's good. 44-17 now. Minute and a half left here in the third. Here's Morrow with it. Now gets it off to Pye. Morrow, three-pointer is good. Morrow, Spencer Morrow with the three, makes it 47-17.
Well, you can tell these guys spend a lot of time in the gym shooting the rock.
Yep. Bixler tips it. Carter Cheek comes away with it. And it's going to have a foul on our boy Dean.
Started off with an aggressive move by Caden, and we need that. Caden's showing that he's a good free throw shooter right now.
We need some shots to fall.
So keep attacking that rim.
So now we'll have an inbounds, as they're going to say nobody was shooting. Berkemeyer lobs it into Cheek. Over to Bixler. Now to Berkemeyer. Oh, he tried to lob it in and let him just a little bit too much.
They tried to pull a sneaky one on us down there.
Boy, they took off running.
Tried to take it out with without the official giving it to him.
Well,
I guess that's a good idea when the clock's running.
That's going to bring it into the third quarter, and your score is Jessieville 47, Red Devil 17. You're watching Red Devil basketball on the Russellville Sports Network. All right, Red Devil fans, back here at Atkins as we get ready to start the fourth quarter of action. Jessieville leading 47-17 over your Atkins Red Devils. And once again, like to remind you, we'll be on the air again with coverage on the live stream at Lamar, Arkansas, Tuesday night, big conference action. Expecting a great girls game up there between Lamar and Atkins, as both of them has finished in the top of the conference the last 2 to 3 years right there, have battled. And so we expect a good one there Tuesday night.
That'll be a big one if they can go on the road and get that one. put you at 3-0 and two big road wins.
Here's the down low. Carter Cheek, bucket good. Nice feed down to Carter Cheek, and he gets the basket, makes it 47-19. And, oh, my, look at that back line of defense back there.
Yeah.
There's a three-pointer by Harbin, no good, and the follow-up is no good, and the second stick back by Gass is good. Quickly down the floor is McDaniel. And we're going to have jump ball go.
I missed that, Shane.
I didn't either.
Not quite sure what happened.
Yeah, he thought he called jump. Here's the kick in now to Brooks. Brooks gets it poked away by Bixler, and Berkemeyer comes away with it.
Berkemeyer bringing it up to court now.
McDaniel has it on the wing. Wyatt Kaufman is checked into the game. Quickly down the block, Berkemeyer. Berkemeyer spin move, shot, no good, draws a foul. Nice move there by Zach Berkemeyer.
Exactly what I was talking about a little while ago. He's got to take on that role with this team. He's got to become a post presence in there.
Berkemeyer, first free throw is no good. He'll get one more of his heirloom legal free throws. Seth Cobb checks in, along with Logan Warden.
I'm telling you, Zach's a lot better shooter from the free throw line than what he's shown tonight. He'll get a little bit better as we go on throughout the year when he gets a little more basketball in him.
Quickly down the floor is Gass. Gass pulls up, shot no good. Carter Cheek gets the board. Carter kicks it off to Berkemeyer.
Boy, he snatched that ball.
He did. Here's Warden. Warden drives, runner, no good. And they're going to call him with the charge.
Yeah. He was set there for a pretty good time there and took it. There they are. They're inbounding it again without the officials letting
They're
them.
trying. They are trying. So this is Tate Mounts in the game now, along with Ian Rook. Rook has it to Mounts, and it's knocked away by Warden. It'll stay with the Lions. 49-19 is your score. Pye will inbounds for the Lions. That is Huff with it on the wing. And here's the bank shot by Landon Brooks is good. Here comes Cobb with it down the floor. Cobb to Kaufman. Stolen by Huff. Layup is good.
Never liked for a game to be a complete blowout, Shane, but it is good to see, a lot of these guys who may not get in games normally get in there and play, and I'm talking about on both sides.
Right.
Giving
them a chance to.
Yeah, those kids work hard in practice, and, they get to get out there and have a little bit of reward tonight.
So we have a foul, and that foul is on Leonard Huff, and that will put Carter Cheek at the line for two heirloom legal free throws here with 3:50 left. First free throw is no good. I'm sorry, it's 1-1.
Uh-oh. That's all I could say was uh-oh.
Oh, my.
I wasn't sure if we were going to see a wrestling move or not.
We were fixing to have jump ball, but Wyatt was going to pick up the guy with the ball.
I think we did get a jump ball.
We did get the jump ball.
Which is probably one of the more strange ways I've seen to get one.
Cobb gets it in. Oh, went off Kemp's hand. And it's stolen by the Lions. Here comes Pye with it. Pye layup, no good.
Uh-oh. Every time Wyatt gets close to the ball, I'm scared somebody may go through a brick wall.
Wyatt's guarding the inbounds. Now they get it in, and here's the three-pointer is no good by Rook. And White got that rebound. Here's Cobb quickly down the floor. Gets it to White. White to Kemp. To Cheek. Cheek layup. Good! Carter Cheek with the bucket.
That's some good ball movement right there.
Did you ever think that you would hear that series right there? Kemp to Kaufman to Cheek.
Oh, no, not in a million years, probably.
Oh, that is great. And there's the travel right there. And, you know, I've got it figured out. That kid almost traveled a while ago because when he gets the ball on the wing, White comes running full speed at him, and it makes him nervous.
I'd be wanting to get out of the way, too. I can promise you.
Here's Seth Cobb with it.
That guy had about 100 tackles this year in football. I wouldn't want him coming at me.
Here's the steal by the lines. Quickly down the floor is Rook. Rook's layup's good. As we're under 2 minutes left, 55-21. Here is Cobb with it, and it's stolen. Quickly down the floor, Rook. Rook gets it off. Layup is good by Alessandro McCarney, if I said that right.
Sounds good to me.
Makes me hungry for Italian food. I'm starving.
Yeah, they hadn't fed us up here tonight, Shane. Isn't that part of the deal? Didn't you promise me food or something?
No, I didn't promise no food. We got to raid the concession stand. Cobb with it to Cheek. Cheek down to Kemp. Layup, good. Cheek to Kemp makes it 57-23. Under 1 minute left here in the contest.
I love good high-low action like that.
Here's the three by the lines, and it is no good. That was Leonard Huff, and it goes out of bounds over to the Red Devils.
Ben's had a really good game tonight. Really has for our Red Devils.
Right. I really do like how hard he's played. And, there's just collisions. We're holding our breath up here. We just. That is a middle linebacker, and when somebody's got the ball, all he knows is to go get it.
That's a prototypical middle linebacker, too.
Here he is, Warden with it. Shot no good. Cobb fighting for the rebound, comes away with the Lions. 5 seconds left, and Kaufman just pushed both of them out of bounds.
Well, he needed to pick up a foul so he could put his shoe back on.
That's going to bring it into the game here tonight, and it's Jessieville 57, Red Devils 23. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back to wrap this one up here on the Russellville Sports Network.
Farm Credit supports rural communities and agriculture with reliable, consistent credit and financial services in good times and bad. We provide loans to farmers and ranchers, farmer-owned cooperatives, rural homebuyers, agribusinesses, and rural infrastructure providers. As cooperatives, we're locally owned and governed. We help agricultural producers feed the world. For America's farmers, Farm Credit supporting rural communities and agriculture. Learn more today.
All right, Red Devil fans, back here at Atkins as we wind up tonight's action as the senior boys fall 57-23, and they go to 1-7 on the year. And, Coach, I think we talked during the break there. We're going to give our Union Grove player of the game tonight. We're going to give it to Ben Kemp. Had 8 points and just some really, really good rebounding and just solid effort out here tonight.
He played hard underneath the goal there. You know, I believe all 8 of those points came underneath the rim. And, hey, could have had a little bit more if we get a little bit better at those free throws. But I'm sure, he knows that, and he'll be working on it.
And to recap first game real quick, senior Lady Red Devils pick up the win, 51-25, go to 5-4 on the year, 2-0 in the conference. And our Union Grove player of the game in that game was Jordan Crawford, who hit 5 3-pointers. Well, fans, we will be at Lamar Tuesday night. Big conference action up there. You can join us here on the Russellville Sports Network. And I'm Shane Martin, the man that calls all the Red Devil action. I want to thank y'all for joining us here tonight. My production man, Brad Caldwell, and our guest color commentator tonight, head football coach Matt Porter. Coach, appreciate you filling in tonight.
Hey, I loved it. It was awesome. Had a lot of fun.
All right, fans, we will see you in the bleachers.